It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Great move there. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And there's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking through defenders. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Well, that running back needs to find a picture of that.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Passive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. And here's the handoff.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And now the defense able to bring it down. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Smith. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. First down here for this offense. They get the 2nd half started with their running play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Breaking tackles. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Let's go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Ready up.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He fires this throw and is intercepted. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
On the double.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield.
Down, 55.
And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Get set, get set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
42, Spider. 4-2, ready.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Easy.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. The coach is...
Ready,
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
lasso.
Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
This one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also... Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beat in man-to-man coverage.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should get this team.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Simpson. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big...
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down.
Ready up.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. They'll test the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And it comes out to the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field.
Jackrabbit.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. One team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
3:25.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pass rush. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
This will be touched near the 45-yard line.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First down here for this offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Pass not complete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively.
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Now they get set to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Same tailback, another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First and goal. Handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Good. He's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
On the return, it's Smith. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
He's got his man in the open field. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on.
And those are the receivers.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. They're going to run it here. Got space, looking to score. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
But they're going to score on the last play of the game. I think that's a combination of the offense just trying to work the clock. And the defense, they've already shut things down. They're in the locker room. They give up another touchdown.
So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.